Here is a list of politicians to whom it is believed they are going to face it very rough during this tenure of William Samoei Ruto as president. Top of the list of the politicians to whom it is believed are going to face it very rough during William Ruto's tenure as president is none other than this one man, Raphael Tuju, the former Secretary General of Jubilee. Do you remember him saying this?
Mimi nafikiria mtu kama Kinoti na labda Raphael Tuju tutatafuta nchi nyingine ya kwenda. Yes. Tutatafuta nchi nyingine ya kwenda. Kwanza Kinoti atalazimishwa aende exile. Vile Kirayutu alienda exile.
Okay, now
huyu akipata, no, I can say that without risk of contradiction. Ruto akipata uongozi.
Now that William has ascended to power, does it mean that Raphael Tuju and DCI George Kinoti have their passport ready so that they can go somewhere else outside the country because they know that they're going to face it rough? And in that video, if you've been keenly listening, he's been very categorical that if this man ascends to power, it is going to be very rough for them. And as we speak, the man is currently holding the highest office of the land. So that makes me pose my question as, are they already in the country or are they in preparations to leave the country? And more so, just to add on that, it's like his predictions were right, because personally I feel they predicted that once this man will ascend to power, then if he decides to retaliate, they're totally going to face it very rough. But as per now, it is a wait and see situation. Part 2 on the list is none other than this one man, Junet Mohammed. Personally, times above numbers, I have been referring to this man as a political dwarf, the man who suffers from verbal diarrhea. Do you remember him saying this?
Unatisha nani? Unatisha nani? Unatisha nani? William Ruto, unatisha nani hapa Kenya? Wewe unaweza tisha nani? Wewe kondoo ambaye hata una meno ya mbele. Meno ya mbele yote ni ya fake. Unaweza tisha nani wewe? Unatisha nani hapa Kenya bwana Ruto? Unatisha nani bwana?
Put yourself into the shoes of this one man, William Ruto. Now that people have been humiliating you left, right and center, now that you're the man holding the instruments of power, are you going to retaliate so that they can feel the pinch that previously you were feeling? Or are you going to reciprocate all that they were doing to you back to them so that they can still feel the pinch unto them? You can as well feel free to drop your opinion or your opinion or comment in the comment section, and I'll give it a right of reply. If there is one man to whom his name wouldn't miss in the list, is this one man, none other than Francis Atwoli. I believe he's also been suffering from verbal diarrhea. These are the kind of people who've been running left, right and center, humiliating and frustrating and abusing this one man, William Samoei Ruto. And as I speak, the man, he seems to take a different shift from the one he's been holding. Take a listen to what he's been saying ever since and immediately after William was sworn in.
Ilikuwa imepangwa na Mungu. Hata nikaambia Wakenya msoe sauti ya rais. Sikujua nitarudi hapa nimwambie msoe sauti ya William Samoei Ruto. Naona mambo ya Mungu. Mungu mnapanga yenu na yeye anapanga ya. Sisi tulienda kulala tulijua tumeshinda. Kumbe sisi tunafanya siasa ambayo haina ujuzi. Ukiona watu wakimpigia makofi, ukipigia watu wanasema sisi tuko na na William Samoei Ruto alikuwa na skills, political skills and political smartness, ndio wazungu wanasema outsmarting, akatua outsmart. Lakini sisi hapa kwetu Western, sasa kama Mwanga Range alikuwa mtu wa kanisa, si ndio? Wakati mama alipotea, Mwanga Range alikuwa anaishi kama mimi, si ndio? Change alikufa na mtu mwingine kwa hii nyumba, lakini yeye alikuwa mtu wa. Sasa hawa watoto yake wangeingia wanakasherehe hata na mtu. Hadi bakachukua wasema wanakasherehe ingine mtu kanatoka wapi? Ama tuseme sasa mimi nikipotea, hizo tu unajua. Niko damu tu hivi. Wewe ndio baba ya? Sasa sisi baba yetu ni William Samoei Ruto. Hakuna cha kuambia amechukua mama na baba. Na ni lazima tumkubali. Alafu nchi ya Kenya inaendelea, inakuwa peaceful. Na pia kama jamii ya Waluhya, Ruto pia alitembea na Waluhya. Yuko na Msalia huko, yuko na Moses Wetangula, yuko na Namwamba. Wote ni Waluhya. Kwa hivyo sisi tutakubali.
As I speak, this man seems to be dancing to the tune of William Ruto. And by so saying, does that mean that William won't retaliate all that he's been saying or doing unto him? It is still a wait and see situation. This list will be biased if at all it would end without the name of this one man, David Murathe, appearing top of it. Do you still remember him saying this?
Please stop threatening leaders. You are not elected by anybody yourself. You are there as an appointee who has no mandate from anybody. You keep on threatening people who have gone through an election. These are leaders who campaigned and they won. And they did a lot of hard work. You are just given a position on an interim basis. But you have become such a threat to everybody. You are intimidating everybody. You have no respect for elected leaders. And that is why there is a lot of disquiet in the region. In fact, David Murathe, when the history of Uhuru Kenyatta is written and how he lost his popularity in the Mount Kenya region, you will have a chapter. It is that bravado. It is those threats you have every day. It is the way you are threatening people and intimidating them. And I'm challenging you, please don't threaten anymore. Go ahead, expel people from Jubilee. Go ahead, instigate state agencies to be able to harass and persecute elect leaders.
All right,
we plead with you, David Murathe, and your people. Please, and we plead with you. The only thing we don't want you to do is to organize political assassinations. That's all we plead with you. The rest you can do, we are ready for it, and we have no problem. I would like to say, this thing of trying to use the DCI to intimidate leaders in Mount Kenya region to abandon William Ruto will not work. And I have said, Murathe, you can do all the things you do, but all we ask you, please don't kill us, don't assassinate us. The rest you can do, we will not abandon William Ruto. We are people who are principled and will go nowhere. And I would like to remind David Murathe, you may think right now things are very good. I want to remind you when we were with you, before President Uhuru came to power, you are bankrupt. You did not even have a shilling. You could not even open an account. Today you are multi-billionaire. You have made all this money and nobody is asking you how you made it. Yet before the president came to power, everybody knows in this country you are bankrupt. And you did not even have 10 shillings. You are men who were struggling. You were literally a hustler at that time. But when the president came to power, you have made deals with the Chinese. You have extorted money from people. Today you are very wealthy men and you are still free. And I can tell you, David Murathe, even when Ruto takes over, we are not going to pursue you. We will let you enjoy your money. Because ourselves, we are not vindictive. When we take over, we are not going to use the criminal justice system to punish people.
Now, put yourself into the shoes of this one man, William Ruto. Here you are, being the man holding the highest office of the land. 2, here you are, the man holding the instruments of power, and here they are, the people to whom were planning and sabotaging your occupancy and your validation into the highest office of the land. To an extent, they were planning that if at all people are going to vote you into the presidency, they are going to mobilize numbers so that they can impeach you, or that aside, too, you're now having the instrument of power, and there they are, the people to whom were planning to revive the ICC cases against you, the cases that were shut in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Are you going to retaliate, or you're going to leave all to God? Feel free to drop your comments in the comment section. Essentially, the list is absolutely endless. Apart from the above mentioned, we're also having people like Fred Matiang'i, Karanja Kibicho, Peter Munya, and just to mention but a few. Kindly please feel free to drop your comment in the comment section, and I'll give it a right of reply. Now, let me end this by saying, if you've been watching my videos and you've not subscribed, kindly please just consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can help my account to grow. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either TikTok, Telegram, or Facebook, kindly please consider hitting on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on your notification panel. Thank you, and may God bless you.